verifying results, and covering our logs. Major step to do after scanning is finished is to gather more details about the vulnerabilities found in the system. Besides, you have to make sure to verify these before reporting to avoid false alerts. The results generated by scanners are not 100% accurate. You have to reproduce the vulnerabilities found to make sure it's working as expected. Some of these vulnerabilities require to make your own exploit to work. After importing OpenVAS report into our Metasploit workspace, we see that the target may be vulnerable to different attacks as mentioned in references. So let's search on Metasploit for SMP exploits to verify. So let's try to use Eternal Blue exploit model and try to see if the target is vulnerable to this type of vulnerability. So start by use exploit and the name of the model. And then we type show options to explore the parameters that we should be filled, like our hosts and the payloads. We have to make sure to use specific payload for our attacking procedures. In my case, I'm going to use Meterpreter as a payload. And we have to make sure to set lhost to our local IP address. And then we type show options to see if all parameters has been filled correctly. And the final step is to hit exploit. As you can see, we successfully exploited our target. Means that our target is vulnerable to this type of attack. To retrieve system information, we type sysinfo, and for get our current level, we type getuid. And to extend our attack, we type hashdump to retrieve NTLM hashes for the other users also. After we successfully exploited our target, we have to cover our logs to avoid system administration expectation tools. Metasploit provide helpful scripts to do the required mission. Every specific file has MAC attributes like modification date, access date, and created date. So let's try to read a specific sensitive file to see if the attributes will be changed. So as you can see, using timestamp, we can inspect if the MAC attributes has been changed. As you can see, the accessed attributes has been changed. Let's cover this trace with timestamp by typing timestamp, the name of the file, -z, and then the date and the time we want to change to. So we successfully covered our first trace. Then we have to use Event Manager Clear extension to remove all system logs by typing run event manager-c. In the next video, we will start learning generating detailed reports